Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, out here in the lab with my hoodie on, doing what I do for you in the wee hours of the morning. Just the way I like it. I got a good lesson for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Writism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, message and story for life. Here's a life lesson I'm giving it to you. You tune in to receive them. We got a good thing going. Let's continue it. Right Thinkers mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers' way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline, daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for my right thinkers to do just that. Your job is to learn it and then know thyself. But I'm asking you the question: when you get to where you need to be, and you're satisfied. Until then, put your work in. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I am. Spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. Again, a person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I'm big on knowledge. That's my stick. Why? Because I use knowledge and acquiring it to find God, to know myself, to gain higher conscious, know thyself through knowledge and understanding and righteous living. That's what I did. So I'm big on teaching and getting knowledge across, making it important. So today, right thinkers, what do you think we're going to talk about? Let's talk about obtaining knowledge is how you win the mind game, AK, of life. If you want to win at life, you better be able to play this game. And thinking is part of the game. And obtaining knowledge is a way to do that. So I try to give you usable knowledge. Again, that's my point. But knowledge itself is useless if it's what? Not practiced, learned, and put into use. Simple. All right. We know, they've been said, lack of knowledge will destroy my people, from the Bible, the prophet Hosea. Okay, I say obtaining knowledge will save our people. So I ain't gonna go down the knowledge of the vows of history. Oh, you said stuff profound. No, I'm just saying, don't that make sense? If lack of knowledge is destroying us, you would think obtaining knowledge should help and save us. So that's just my philosophical point of view. That's why I do what I do for you. Try to give you knowledge so that you can use it. So let's go. Yeah, I use knowledge to what? To know myself and my higher self, aka God. I keep telling you, knowledge is my weapon of choice to fight evil, to fight ignorance, and to fight anybody else who come at me with whatever they want to do. I have knowledge of self. So I'm prepared. Okay. I'm armed and sometimes dangerous. Life is a real mental and spiritual game. Fight to win by what? Obtaining spiritual knowledge like Mr. Wright. I keep telling you, I didn't do the Bible thumping. I got no problem with that. That's not the route that I took. I chose the knowledge route without even knowing it. I just obtained knowledge. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, where it's going to take me, but I obtained it. Now I know what to do with it. Give it to you, help you. So that's why I do what I do for you. We was given conscious to know ourselves, aka become God-like or God conscious, reach the higher consciousness, aka Christhood, Nihas, all those things that when you become one with your higher self, you know you and God are one. Christ told you, my Father and I are one. Can't get no simpler than that, but y'all say he is The Father, I know. The Son, the Father, I'll give you that. But being one with the Father, I roll with that. But being God, no, we all, if He God in the flesh, we got to wear the same title. Come on now. Spiritual beings having human experience. That's what we all do when we come here in the flesh. We all God in spirit. It's not nothing new. All right, here you go. Now, I got to know God through my life's experience and what? Obtaining spiritual knowledge and what? Implementing them. Getting it don't mean jack. Using it makes all the difference in the world. So I'm giving back. Why? I got to do something with it. Hope you can use it. One man's treasures, another man's junk. One man's junk, another man's treasure. Conceive, concide. 6 on this hand, half a dozen on the other. But what works for you, and with knowledge, you can make a better decision on what's best for you. Ignorant people can't make good decisions on what's best for them. Right thinking philosophy prepares you to what? Master yourself, aka the mind game in life. If you can't think, you can't win. Remember the Wiz? Having not being able to think, you can't win. No matter what game you're in, if you're ignorant, you're not going to win in their life. This is the biggest game going. You would think you want to be a winner in life. Knowledge will help you do that. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. Self-mastery is what? When you master your life through what? Lessons that you lived through, the wisdom that you gained, and the things that you participated and experienced for yourself. Now you know what you need to know for yourself. If you pay attention to my teachings and you practice my right thinking philosophy daily like I do, you will become a winner in life. Winning is being able to know yourself. Do, be, and act on your terms. That's winning in life. If you bow down with being in a position you don't like, somebody telling you what to do, you being controlled, manipulated, that's not fun at all. Okay? That's not a good place to be. Knowledge of self is what will get you out of that situation and ahead in what? The game of life by what? Being able to think. The mind game, personally, is my favorite game. I'm a right thinker. I love to play this game of life when it comes to thinking, aka right thinking. Thinking, yeah, is what I do. That's what the mind is built for. Right thinking is what I teach for you to sharpen your thinking skills with what? Knowledge of self so that you can be proficient in what you're thinking about and thinking right. That when you can do right. Okay? Well, yeah, watch this. Now, if you can think right, you can win in life. You ain't got to be a genius. Ain't got to be no. Remember, it ain't how much education you got. It's how much common sense you use and how much spiritual knowledge you have obtained that you could implement and use for yourself to raise your consciousness to be your best self. Now, life is all mental, aka mind game. Right thinking is learning what? The right things in life that will help you better yourself. I'm not telling you what to do. That's your job. I'm just giving you the understanding and the knowledge and intuitive understanding for yourself that you can do what you need to do for yourself. Thinking, again, is how all animals survive. So we all have that knack to do what we need to do. Even ants, even the bees. Every animal thinks to survive. We as human beings, we just think it's just a free. No, you need to use that. Trust me. But right thinking, here you go. Right thinking is how you learn how to win in life. I'm a thinker. Yes, but I was not thinking right all my life. So I had to make that change for myself. hmm hmm I was thinking wrong, but I was still thinking. I was still manipulating. I was still doing. It just was wrong. So You put wrong in. Need I say more? I'm putting right in now. You get the point? So it's a choice. All right. And if you keep doing wrong, how many times you gotta continue to do wrong when I just wrong? I do right because it's benefiting me, it's paying off. So I'm gonna continue to do right. I'm just saying. Since I had that change of heart and mind, I have been winning in life. That's why I teach those who want to learn right thinking philosophy so they can also play, learn, and become winners in life. Like my favorite student, Angie. Yeah, I love that. So I know it works. Thank you. Now, if we teach, watch this, the right thinking philosophy, aka spiritual truth, to who? Our young. I think she might be my youngest student too. So when young people grasp the concept of knowing themselves and put it to work, you could see some miraculous things. And I'm a witness to that. So I teach it, I talk it, but I'm also living it. Not through me, but through my students' experience, through my lessons that I teach them. So I'm good knowing that. All right, here you go. If you want power, become a right thing. Oh, excuse me. Get knowledge of self, aka yeah, become a right thinker. It's all about knowledge. Knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is again. Boy, this is unbelievable. Knowledge is power only when it's used and lived to show its power. To utter himself into existence. Other than that, he's still been there. So you have the power to be whatever it is you want to be. That's the key. We are creators, okay, of our characteristics that we display with knowledge of self. Okay, you become a real winner in the mind game, aka game called life. Why? Because you're producing at a rate that some people probably not. Why? You're doing the right thing, you're living right, you're thinking right. So you getting so blessed when other people, well, how he getting that? Why he doing that? Again, when they look at you and they become envious or jealous of you, that's the definition of haters. Okay? Understand that. When you are a loser, when you are ignorant, all you do is find other people's flaws and point them out. Okay, we know a bunch of them people where everybody do that. Yeah, well, you don't do that. You don't do that. We don't congratulate. We just hate. So with knowledge of self, and you become a better you don't have no reason for that. Why? I focus on me. I ain't got time to critique and criticize you. That's why. And I'm not hating on whatever it is you do. Why? I'm just going to congratulate. I'm happy for you. I ain't got no hate towards you. So I'm not that kind of person. And knowledge of self helps you take away that insecure stigma of, well, I deserve it. I'm better. I'm doing this. Don't do that. Let's talk about this now. Moving on. If you want to get power, if you want power, get knowledge of self. Okay, here we are now. Watch this. Here you go. Next one. The powers that be are thinkers, yes, but are they right thinkers? I leave that alone. We are told higher education is the way to win in this game of life. Really? How many college educated people we know, homeless, destitute, you know, why? Because they didn't get nothing out of getting education. They were sold a bill of goods. When they went and bought them, there was useless information, overqualified. Ain't no more jobs here. We don't do that. We got artificial intelligence taking over certain jobs. So my man said it best, Brother Umar. You better get you some technical skills. You better get you some craftsmanship. Why? Do something that a machine can't do. Thinking is not one of them. Thinking is beneficial for you, but the machine will do the thinking artificially. They don't care. You might be getting taught 20 years from now, or my knowledge artificially. So it might not be me giving this. I still hold it down. Okay, here we go. Now, if you want power, all you have to do is what? In this day and age, have a lot of money. That's the real power because we worship those who got a bunch of money. We discredit and hate on those who got a bunch of knowledge. So you can get money from somebody who got money, but if they pay attention, you can get knowledge and go get your own money. I'm not here to help you get money. I'm here to help you be your best self. You can take that and parlay it to make us some money. I tell everybody, you got a gift that God gave you. You can run fast, jump high, play sports, and make that money. But you still got to put the work in. You still got to practice at it. Well, man, excuse me. Let me wrap this up. Yeah, it's about that time. Last one. Right thinking is what? Being a winner in life. How? Knowing how to think right will make you a winner in this game of life. Bam. Let me wrap it up. Right thinking is what? Is gaining self, aka spiritual knowledge, and then living by it. Next one. When I was a wrong thinker, I thought I was winning because what? I was ignorant to my higher self, and all I wanted was materialistic things. Okay, flash and dash, cash, money, and women equals jail time. Your ego, and that's what I ran off back then, will have you wrong thinking. I'm trying to make that clear to you. If you're ego tripping, you ain't thinking right. Wrong thinking, like mine did, will lose. You will lose in this game of life. Why? Because you're going to be locked down. So you can't do nothing there but think. So trust me, I had a lot of time to think. Now I was check. I had 2 months, 60 days in solitary confinement. I learned a lot about myself. That's all I had to do. That's all I had. And that time, all I had was funk, and I funked my way through it. So yeah, whatever the mindset is on, that's what you're gonna use to get where you gotta go. So put it in the right place. Fill it with knowledge. Okay. Last one. In life, you can live wrong and prosper. I did. But guess what? You will pay for that in the long run. And I did. So I no longer live like that. Now I can tell you, when you live and know yourself the right thinking way, and the most important part is being the right thinker, yeah. But being the right thinker, more important than that is right thinking means you're a winner in life. And life is where you want to win at. That's what I do. Hope you do the same thing. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm out. I'll be back. I got more. I gotta hit the gym.